When we get started, I'd like to discuss the importance of putting together a genogram. I feel far too often young nurses do not understand the challenges they are going to face personally and professionally. When we're in nursing school is the time we should be preparing young nurses for when they're going to face their traumas. It's not if, it's when they're going to face the demons. And so by having the students do a genogram, preferably when they do their psych rotation, they'll be able to look at trauma, prejudice, their own cultural beliefs, social systems, religious thoughts, and anything that they've been exposed to that has shaped how they view the world. Because it's not if, it's when they're going to be facing those demons. And in the real world, if they haven't had a chance to build up the resilience, it'll be a really sad day when they get traumatized professionally. And with that trauma, if they trigger their patient and then, God forbid, make a mistake, how are they going to live with themselves knowing that they made a mistake that could potentially be fatal? I think my nursing students expressed their sorrow at the nurse who had worked an extra long shift, went outside of all the protocols, and is now in prison back east. And I think that because of having trauma being such a prevalent thing and having our world go through COVID, we're facing such staggering cases of nursing burnout. And statistically, it's very difficult for nursing students to get through the first 2 years. So I think by looking at what traumas they have faced, we're setting them up better for success professionally when they get out into the real world.
And is this one subject that you address when talking to your students?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, I make them do a genogram. We talk about it on night 1 and it's due on week 3. I said, I don't need to know all of the trauma that you have faced, but I do expect you to professionally go through and examine it for yourself. I want you to go back 3 generations to see what trauma has happened with your grandparents, your parents, and how it's affected you and what you personally have gone through. And I expect you to do the work. You can turn in an alternative assignment. There's enough information on the Kardashians. You can do the Brady Bunch, the Jetsons, the Flintstones. But you need to turn in an assignment for me to get credit. But I want it to start thinking about what have you seen and experienced over the course of your lifetime that now will create an awareness so you're ready to handle it when these traumas come up.
Do you have enough time to say everything that you say during the lecture?
Mm-hmm.
See, I know that certain subjects might take longer than others. So
Yes.
what you could do.
If I could do little 90-second snippets like that, talking about an intro, isn't that good enough for a reel or something?
Oh yeah. See, now when I'm doing these videos, I do myself videos. It takes a while to remember to turn on the camera every single time you're trying to do something, because someone out there either looks for it or is curious and just generally learns. But I myself, I'm doing it not just specifically to help others. I'm helping my own self. I need to maintain a record of what is being repaired in the vehicle. This way, not only do I keep the record, but I also know the date and time when this was performed. So if it comes down, say, down to a mechanic, hey, does this need to be replaced, or does this need to be replaced? No, because this is documented. And sometimes now I get to enjoy both parts, working while this is there, the camera is taking it, and then the second part is editing and putting it up there. And I know it will be of value to someone. I do these videos the way I would like to watch them. I don't like when this person talks for 14 minutes before he even starts doing anything, and then he tells me, oh, So I'm grabbing this wrench, and then I go here, and it's obvious. We know. You're showing it to the video. Just that's my preference. And sometimes I already know what to do and how to do it, but just to my quick refresher, I can't. Sometimes you scroll to the video is a pain in the butt, but that's why probably my longest video since I started doing this, it's about 3 minutes, maximum 4. Um,
And that really is about the right length. I mean, for me to explain a genogram, I've given you enough information, in under 90 seconds that if you would like a longer tutorial, click on this link and you'll be able to read a blurb about it. I actually have a blurb ready to go.
I mean, you are gonna have what? What do you mean?
I've already created in-depth explanation of what it is.
On the camera?
No, not on camera. An actual written form.
Written form.
So what I've done is I'm giving my students enough information about what the assignment is when I talk to them, because I figure I'm only going to get like 90 seconds in anyways. I've now explained I want them to go back 3 generations. They're going to be looking at trauma, addiction, religion, culture, race, their belief system, how they were shaped, which is how they view the world. But a more in-depth analysis can be read. Here, click on my link that I have in their announcements. They go to their announcements, click on the link, and there it is.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I have a feeling that once you start, it's going to be a little frustrating that you don't know everything, but then as you get to do it and you get to enjoy it as well, because you'll receive feedback. If you share this with your students will give you, oh, thank you so much, it's really nice. Like this, I need it so that I can prepare for my exam or test or whatever. And it also removes you from repeating, from being so repetitive. You want to also enjoy to share something new during class, right? Hey, I'm going to share something new with you in this class, but if you go over there, you'll find the rest of the juice. But I'm going to focus now on this because I think it's important. But the full information is down there. So, and then you'll notice how when students are, you get these, thank you and gratitude and all that from your students already, every now and then, right? Well, how great you are, and thanks for helping and all that stuff. So, imagine if now not just those students that you are in your close proximity get to share that, but also some other ones. I do think that everything that we do is valuable. Everything that we do during the day is content. There is a girl that does 7-8 hour long videos. She's just sitting doing homework on the screen. People don't even see what she's doing there. She just does homework, and she has 250,000 views on that video. She has hundreds of thousands of subscribers just for doing that, and I didn't realize it. Also, you need to like doing this. Do you like doing this?
I love it.